Hey everybody, today I have a jar of dill pickles, baby whole dill pickles in my hands, and I'm going to make some rolled sandwiches with these. I'm going to create a spread to go on some bread, and I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, if you don't like dill pickles, don't chew me out, because you can put any kind of filling in a rolled sandwich that you want to. You can put chicken salad, you can put lemon cheese salad, you can put pickled okra. And as I said, the sky's the limit as to what you can do with a rolled sandwich for appetizers. And we've got some summer left, and I know that you can still be having parties, and your grandchildren are coming, company's coming, and also it won't be long before it's football season, and this would make a great game food as well. So let's get started and make these rolled sandwiches. Okay, let's talk about our ingredients that we need to make our rolled sandwiches. The first thing that we need is bread, and I'm using Nature's Own white wheat bread. So I've taken out about 3 slices. I'm just going to be making a few sandwiches just to show you how to do this. So after we get our bread ready, and we'll do that in just a minute, we're going to need a spread. Something to spread on top of the sandwich, on top of the bread. So I'm going to be using cream cheese, and I've let this sit out and soften. And this is an 8-ounce block, but I'm just going to use half of it. So I'll be using 4 ounces. I'm just going to kind of eyeball that. That's probably a little bit more, but we'll go with that. So we have 4 ounces of softened cream cheese. Now, I want to thin that a little bit, so I'm going to put some mayo. I know a lot of my followers love Duke's mayo, and I do too, but I just have Kraft real mayo this morning. So I'm just going to take about maybe 3/4 of a teaspoon, well, maybe a teaspoon, and we may put a little bit more in there to soften this and to thin it a little bit. Now, if you wanted to, you could use some garlic salt, but I'm staying away from the salt. So I'm going to add just a little bit of garlic powder, just a tiny bit, just to give it a little bit of flavor, just a little bit of garlic powder. And next, I'm going to take my spoon, and I'm going to start just kind of mixing this around, softening it, mixing it together. You just want to make sure that there are no lumps in it. So I'm just going to take the back of my spoon and just mix it around. So you'll mix the mayonnaise and the garlic powder in with the cream cheese. Now, we want our sandwiches to be pretty, our roll sandwiches to be pretty. And so I'm using a couple, well, I'm just using one thing. You could use a couple of different things on top of the sandwich. I'm using kosher dill pickles, baby whole dill pickles, to make our roll sandwiches. I love pickles. And you're going to love this taste. So this is what our pickles look like. And I've taken them out of the jar, and I've drained them on a paper towel. You don't want them to be wet, because you don't want your bread to get wet. So we're going to make it a little prettier today. We're going to spice it up a little bit. And I'm going to put just a tiny, tiny drop of green food coloring in the cream cheese. So let's see if I can do just a tiny, tiny drop. You know, food coloring goes a long way. So let's see how that one tiny drop, if that's going to be enough. We may add some more. Let me get a knife here and kind of scrape that off. I think I might need a little bit, maybe my drop wasn't quite big enough, large enough. So we'll try this and see how this works. You don't want it too green, but you do want it to have a little bit of color. Can you see that color? I should have gotten a spatula, but I was just going to use a spoon today. Look at that. That's real pretty. You don't want it too dark because you want a contrast between your dill pickles and your spread here. So that's pretty. That's kind of a mint green. You can put as much or as little as you want to, or you don't have to put any, but it kind of gives a contrast on your bread and your pickle, and it makes it really pretty. So, you know, I like that, but I'm getting carried away with this food color. I'm going to put one more drop. I'd rather put a little bit at the time and stir it around than to put too much at one time and then be disappointed that I added way too much. So now we have our spread mixed up. We're going to set that aside. Now to our bread. I'm going to take a knife and I'm going to cut the sides off of my bread. Just like that. And of course, we can save these edges that come off of the bread, and we can use that later. So now I'm going to take my rolling pin, and I'm going to roll the bread. You just want to flatten it out a little bit. Just flatten it out. Now, we're going to bring our spread back, and we're going to put some of our pretty green spread on our bread. I love to make rolled sandwiches that you can just make. The sky's the limit when you think about what all you can put in a rolled sandwich. You can use chicken salad, you can use pimento cheese, you can use dill pickles like I'm using today. You can use pickled okra. That would be good. Pickled okra with this particular spread would be delicious too. So now I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to get our dill pickle. Let's see which one. I'll try this one. And I'm just going to roll it jelly style. Just going to roll it up just like that. And y'all, that's all there is to it. You can clean that off a little bit. Mine didn't quite come together, so I'm just going to press it together like that. Clean it up a little bit. And now I'm going to just place it in a container. And you want this to be an airtight container. And when you get finished making your sandwiches, then you can put them in the refrigerator and let them chill. And when you get ready to use your, to serve your sandwiches, then you just take them out of the refrigerator and cut them. So I'm going to make up some more. I'll do another one for you real quickly. We'll just do another one right here together. So we'll take our rolling pin. We'll roll it. Whoops. Roll it out. These are quick too. These are real quick, fast. You can make them really fast. Take some spread. Spread it on just like that. Put your dill pickle on. Roll it up. Put it in your container. See how fast that is? And I'm going to go ahead and finish up, and I'll be right back. For the sake of time, I went ahead and cut our rolled sandwiches. I had a few left over right here. These slice really, really well, and I love to eat them cold. So I put them in the refrigerator and let them stay a little while, and then I went ahead and cut them, and I grated a little cheese. I have some paprika here, and I sprinkled some paprika on the this row right here. I wanted you to see that, the difference in the garnish. And then I put some cheese on the rest. And I personally prefer the cheese. I think it's colorful. I think it looks real pretty. And also, you could use a combination. If you like paprika, you could put that and just kind of mix it in and have some in the middle and some all around, or every other one, but just however you like it. So now let's taste these delicious rolled pickled sandwiches. Okay, y'all, here are our rolled sandwiches. I hope that you'll try some of these, and I hope that you'll tell a friend about these, and also tell them about our other wonderful recipes that we've been giving you and bringing to you. I appreciate your watching so much, and I appreciate the kind words that so many of you comment, and it just serves as encouragement for me, and I appreciate it so much. So now let's try one of these rolled sandwiches. Look at that. I do like the cheese on it. Tell me in the comments if you like the cheese, or if you like the paprika, or if you have another suggestion for a topping. Let's go. That is crunchy. It has that dill flavor. It's cold. I love these cold. So good. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again really soon.